Members of the current freshman, sophomore, and junior classes at WBHS, welcome to the student registration and course selection process for the 2025-26 school year. The presentation you will see today, along with the registration video prepared by our school counselors, represent some of the first steps in that process. And we encourage you to watch and listen closely so that you are more informed and can make decisions that will help you continue to work towards your short and long-term goals. We look forward to working together in the weeks to come to make these important decisions and to help you connect them to your future college and career goals. As you work through this important process, I encourage each of you to focus on making continued progress towards graduation and to focus on your individual goals, not those of your friends or classmates. Select courses that are aligned with your goals and interests. If you have specific colleges or careers in mind, do your research to determine appropriate courses and programs that will help better prepare you to meet those goals. I also encourage you to begin with the end in mind, particularly if you are a current freshman or sophomore. As you are choosing courses for next year, think about those courses you may want to take during your junior and senior years, and make sure to take the necessary courses or prerequisites in the 2025-26 school year that will allow you to take those courses in the future. As you are working to make course selections for next year, you will need to make sure you have updated your four-year plans in major clarity. This will be an additional resource to both you and your counselors, not only this year, but as you move forward towards high school graduation. You will not be able to complete the registration process until your academic and career plans are up to date in major clarity. If you have not already done so, please take care of this requirement as soon as possible, so that the courses you are interested in do not reach their maximum capacity for enrollment before you are able to register. I encourage everyone to make your course selections carefully during the registration process. As counselors and administrators work to build the master schedule for the 2025-26 school year, that schedule will be based upon the student requests that you all submit over the next few weeks. As a result, courses will be scheduled and teachers will be assigned based upon student demand and request for specific courses. The master schedule is extremely difficult to build and takes months to complete. Therefore, schedule changes will be considered on an extremely limited basis. Once schedules are released next fall, schedule change requests will only be considered if a student needs a course that is required for graduation, a student has failed a prerequisite course, or a student has been mistakenly scheduled for a course in which they have already earned credit. Next week, you will each receive a student registration form. Prior to your individual registration meetings with a school counselor, you will need to complete this form by selecting 8 courses and the appropriate number of alternates based upon your grade level. Sometimes courses are not offered due to lack of student request for that particular course. And sometimes a course does not fit into an individual student's schedule. When that occurs, our registration team will use the alternates that you have selected during the registration process to ensure that you have a full schedule next year. Make sure that you select alternates that align with your goals and interests. Remember, there will be minimal schedule changes next year. Students are also reminded that in addition to selecting 8 courses and the appropriate number of alternates, registration forms should also have a parent or guardian signature prior to their individual registration meeting. We encourage all students to take a rigorous course load aligned with their academic ability and their college and career interest, including honors and advanced placement courses. As you prepare to select your courses for next year, I encourage you to speak with your school counselors and the teachers you have worked with up to this point to get their feedback on the courses you are considering, particularly if you are trying to decide between regular, honors, or advanced placement courses. Over the next few weeks, we will be sharing additional information with students who are interested in taking advanced placement courses, both about the specific AP courses offered at WBHS and about the requirements students must meet to be eligible to take those courses. To finalize your course selections for next year, each student will have an individual registration meeting with a school counselor. You will receive an email with information related to your individual appointment dates and times. This information will also be posted in Google Classroom. Remember, in order to complete the registration process for the 2025-26 school year, you must bring a completed registration form with a parent signature to your individual registration meeting. And you must have an updated academic and career plan in major clarity. We encourage you and your parents to attend our Curriculum Night event on Monday, January 27th. This is a great way to learn more about programs and courses that will be available at WBHS next year. If you have any questions about Curriculum Night or registration in general, please see a school counselor or administrator so that we may assist you. We look forward to working together throughout this important process.